Oh well. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? Let's finish out this game, one way or the other. Probably with Keiichi dying horribly by ripping out his own throat, but we got traditions to uphold.
ケイチ、ケイチ。
放っておいてやれ。友達が行方不明になったんだ。
All of them?
気の毒にな。
Please not Reina, she didn't deserve that. Normally, my dad never shows me any consideration, but this time he did.
うちの圭一もしばらくの間学校を控えた方がいいんじゃないのか。警察が何とかするまで外出を控えた方が安全だと思うぞ。
そうね。もしもってことに比べたら、学校を何日かお休みにするくらい。
それよりもこんな物騒な事態になったら学校なんか休校にするのが筋じゃないのか。まったく学校の先生方は人の子を何だと思ってるんだ。
This is oddly considerate from the man who drug us to a maid cafe. Literally just a few short hours after we got dressed up in a maid outfit as part of a penalty game. Mom and Dad were getting pretty riled up, but at this point, I couldn't care less. Besides, that wasn't the only thing I couldn't care less about. The breakfast table, the food in front of me, the time and date, myself, I really had no interest in anything. This feeling, it was like a dead fog in my mind. It felt like getting dizzy after taking strong medication. I know, good parents in an anime. That never happens.
圭一、学校の勉強はどうなんだ。圭一の方が進んでるくらいじゃないのか。もしそうならしばらくお休みしてもいいんだぞ。
I didn't even feel like answering. Today was Thursday. Only 4 days had passed since the Watanagashi festival. Such a short time, and yet now things were completely different. Everything had changed. The tranquil village, bright and clear as if it were an Indian summer, had undergone a total protonic reversal. People were made to disappear every night, and we couldn't even relax when walking out in broad daylight. The village had become a world of fear. I had no right to curse this outcome. After all, the one responsible for everything was Shion, or me. That night, I couldn't resist my honestly tiny, little, and incredibly stupid curiosity, and broke the taboo.
ここは入ってはいけないところなんだろう。やめようぜ。鍵がかかっているのを勝手に開けて押し入るなんて、たとえ物を盗まなくったって犯罪なんだぞ。シオンだってこれが密会現場じゃないと分かったなら十分だろう。俺はこんなのには全然興味はないんだ。こんなところにいる間にリカちゃんの演舞が終わっちゃったらどうするんだよ。
I don't think we saw this part. I wonder if he's imagining it. I prattled on as I took the lock from Tomataki-san's hands and put it back on the door. I'll forget everything I saw here, so come on. Let's go, let's go! Takano-san was fretting, but I pushed her away. Tomataki-san grinned painfully. Shion's shoulders drooped as if to call me an idiot. Even so, I didn't care. I pushed everyone farther and farther away. Rika-chan's dance was still going on. Then at last, her dance was brought to a close with a roaring applause. I too, until my hand turned red. I clapped, and I clapped. Can we go live in this timeline? I like this timeline.
レナちゃんじゃない？いつもの時間だから迎えに来たんじゃない？
I looked up at the clock. It was 5 minutes past my time to meet up with Reina.
ケイイチ、しばらく学校を休んだ方がいいんじゃないのか？
そうだね。気を使ってくれてありがとう。
I rose from my seat. Yeah, seriously, can we go back to the dream timeline? Wouldn't be any less confusing than Final Fantasy VIII, I'm just saying. I went to the entrance to greet Reina.
おはよう。今日から集団登校だから遅れちゃダメだよ。
Ah, that's right. If we, the ones farthest away, were to be late, the younger kids on the way would be waiting for us.
俺さ、今日からしばらく休むことにするよ。学校。
That was an awfully loud sigh.
うん。
Reina answered shortly, nodding.
ケイイチ君が自分の体に一番優しい過ごし方を選ぶべきだと思う。だから別に引け目を感じることなんかないと思うな。
I don't think that's a concern.
あ、それからこれ回覧板。お母様に渡しておいてくれるかな。いろいろ大事なお知らせがあるみたいだから。
I took the notice. There were a lot more pages than normal. The one on top announced the disappearance of the mayor, Rika-chan, and Satoko, and that they wanted any information about them. It made my heart ache.
警察も必死に探してくれてる。きっと見つかるから。待ってよ。ね。
Reina said, smiling in an attempt to give me courage. Rather than that, though, her smile looked like it was because she herself wanted to believe that they were safe.
レナは俺を問い詰めないんだな。
うん。
レナは知ってるんだろう。俺があの晩
西宮殿に忍び込んだことかな。
Yeah, nothing about Shion on that paper. Then again, she wasn't one of the school kids there, so, you know. I was speechless for a moment, but then I bit my lip, made up my mind, and nodded a little.
筒抜けなんだな。まったく悪いことはするもんじゃないよ。
みーちゃんはすごく怒ってたよ。
You don't say. I think we figured out that she was not a happy person. So she was upset. I suppose she would have been.
でもね、きっとみーちゃんが怒ってたのは忍び込んだことよりもそれを隠していたことだと思うの。ケイチ君は自分から言い出して謝らなくちゃいけなかったんじゃないかな。
I should have told her myself and apologized. That troubled me. Just 1 week ago, I did something that I, myself, should apologize to Mion for. I'd hurt her badly. However, I hadn't realized it at all. Plus, with all the confusion that Shion's appearance had brought, I still hadn't been able to talk to Mion about it.
レナの言う通りだな。俺はいつもレナに教えられるまで何も気づかなくて。
ケイチ君、もしもだよ。もしもケイチ君が悪いことをしたことをすぐに認めてみーちゃんに謝っていたら、リカちゃんとサトコちゃんはいなくならずに済んだのかな。
Ooh, ouch. I couldn't answer right away. I couldn't admit that. Wasn't Reina telling me right now, though, that I should have been admitted to my crime sooner? If I had done that and apologized, would things not have gone in such a horrible direction? Reina's eyes were filled with kindness, but they weren't naive enough to forgive me for keeping silent, and they stared fixedly into my own.
ああ、そうだ。
If I had admitted my crime sooner, then Rika-chan and Satoko wouldn't have had to die or disappear. He deserved that. The palm of Reina's hand slapped me in the cheek. I stood there unmoving, my head still tilted in the direction I'd been hit. It didn't hurt at all.
誰もケイチ君のことを叱らなかったと思う。だから私が代わりにケイチ君を叱るね。
I pressed a hand to my cheek, now warm with embarrassment, and quietly stared down at Reina's feet.
入ってはいけないところに勝手に入るのはとても悪いこと。それはわかる？
ああ。
Uh-huh.
返事ははいだよ。ケイチ君。
はい。
そしてもっと悪いのは自分が悪いことをしたのを認めないこと。悪いことをするのはとてもいけないことだけど、それを認めて謝らないことはもっともっと悪いことなんだよ。
はい。僕が悪かったです。
For a few moments, Reina stared at me silently and intently as if gauging my remorse. Then finally, the tension in her face softened, and she smiled.
じゃあもう時間だから私は行くよ。
ああ。
回覧板お母様に渡しておいてね。
Twitch is amazing, isn't it?
あと回覧板は暗くなったら持っていかないようにって注意付きだから。
I bent down to pick up the notice, which I dropped when she slapped me. The pages had come out of the clasp and were now making a mess on the floor. I gathered them up one by one. My hand stopped at a single, more light-hearted page with peaceful sentences dancing on it. We still have plenty of homemade soy sauce in stock. Feel free to come to the Sonozaki house if you want some. Huh.
なんだこれ。
I picked up the page and scanned the rest of it. They were stockpiling high-quality soy sauce they got from faraway relatives in the Akita prefecture. They'd gotten a big shipment recently. They couldn't use it all, so they wanted anyone who wanted some of it to feel free to come over, is what it said. As a PS, it said it arrived in barrels, and to please bring a 2-liter bottle or other container for it. That's how it tied together.
Shoyuをもらいに行くなら、園崎家か。
Huh. Hmm. The game's gonna do this to me, isn't it? The game is gonna make me have to be completely wrong, isn't it?
レナ、お前ひょっとして知ってたんじゃ。
うん、知ってた。
Reina had already been suspicious of Mion as soon as she noticed that the big bottle of soy sauce was missing. Rika-chan had taken the bottle and gone to Mion's house, and there she was erased. Rika-chan wasn't coming back, so Satoko called Mion's house since she knew where she had gone, and then Satoko got called there as well. That meeting on the day the mayor disappeared, didn't Oishi-san say that the 3 families participated in it? The 3 families would include the Sonozaki family. Didn't he also say that the current leader was really old, so her heir, Mion, frequently stood in for her at public appearances? While the mayor was returning from the shrine, Mion called out and stopped him. She talked to him, invited him to their house, and then she made him disappear. It was probably even simpler to make Shion disappear. You know, I'm still gonna say that Shion had taken care of Mion long ago, and has been posing as Mion. I'm gonna say this. I'm going to say that I think Mion is dead. And Shion is doing a good job posing as her. Shion was part of the Sonozaki family. They probably knew exactly what she was doing at all times. I'm sure they even knew her part-time job schedule, too. Thinking back, wasn't that Angel Mort store managed by the Sonozaki family? Setting up an ambush for her there wouldn't have been any trouble at all.
俺、ミオンのところへ行く。謝ってくるよ。もう全部終わりにしてもらう。ミオンはきっと簡単には許してくれないだろうけど、もうこれ以上誰も犠牲にならないように頼んでくる。
With that decided, there was no need for me to be lazing around here. I put on my shoes and slipped past Reina to exit the house. When she stopped me.
私も行くよ。
レナ、学校はいいのかよ。
Yeah, that's the only way. She took Mion's place.
学校なんかよりもっと大切な用事だよ。
レナは来るな。この上レナまで巻き込まれたら俺は頭がどうにかなってしまうかもしれない。
Reina didn't move her arm, which was blocking my way.
ケイチ君までいなくなったら私も頭がどうにかなってしまうかもしれない。だからケイチ君だけを行かせない。
Reina argued boldly as tears welled up in her eyes. Yeah, let's just call this a club competition and Keiichi will do fine. Keiichi will be just peachy. I saw them, and I knew the strength of her resolve.
わかった。行こう。ありがとう、レナ。
Reina nodded slightly but firmly, and finally let down the arm blocking me. Let's go. To Mion's house, where Shion is waiting for us. I'll apologize for the crimes I've committed. Then we'll put an end to these twisted days. After that, I'll be dead. I'll pray in the afterlife, though, that once more we can return to those fun, lively days. With Reina following me, I left the house. In front of the house, there was a car waiting. It was Uishi-san.
いやー、おはようございます。前原さん、
We don't have time for your nonsense.
それからリュウさんも。朝から羨ましいですね。
Uh-huh. What a truly praiseworthy man he was if he had been lying in wait so early in the morning just to pressure me into talking. On this morning, though, maybe this actually was a good opportunity.
警察の方ですよね。
ありゃ、リュウさんには名乗ってませんでしたっけ？これは失礼しました。
There is no excuse for you.
私、沖宮署の大石と申します。どうぞよろしく。
大石さんに喋るのか？
うん。圭一君の罪は私の平手だけであがなえるけど、兄ちゃんの罪はこの人たちにあがなってもらわなくちゃいけない。
Pain and sadness. I looked down as those emotions built up in my heart.
大石さんにお話があります。
はてはて、どんなお話でしょうか？ここで立ち話します？それとも車の中でしますか？
車の中でします。
I only continued to look down weakly. All I could do was be thankful for how dependable Reina was. At Reina's urging, I revealed everything to Uishi-san. The latter, while making sure to throw in murmurs that he was paying attention every now and then, took notes. We continued that way for a while.
どうです？話したらなんだか胸がすっきりしたんじゃないですか？
Uishi-san asked this while scratching his head with his ballpoint pen. Of course I don't feel better. The price had been paid up until now for me not owning up to my crimes had been so immense. But as long as that payment wasn't returned, the load on my chest could never be removed. His radio started to emit static.
はい、もしもし。大石です。
学校に先ほど欠席するとの連絡があったそうです。園崎家前は動きなし。標的はまだ邸内です。
はいはい。引き続き見張りお願いします。
了解しました。3号7号は先ほど応援が到着。起動しました。あと課長は大石さん探してるみたいっす。私のとこにも連絡がつき次第ってさっきから何回もうるさいっすけど、どうします？
ね。答えに窮したら、実は居眠りしてて起こさないように言われてるとか、ごまかしといてください。
That works.
了解っす。
The radio grew silent.
いや、失礼。仕事の連絡でした。
今園崎家前は動きなしって言ってましたよね。
ありゃ、そんな風に聞こえちゃいました？
Oh, cut that out.
そりゃ困ったな。秘密にしてくださいよ。課長から内定の許可はもらってないんですから。
Oishi-san had suspected Mion for a long time.
事情聴取も家宅捜査も、とにかく何にも許可が下りないんですよ。
Yeah, we haven't seen that sprite since the tip. That's gotta come up again, you'd think.
園崎本家を守ろうという園崎家の防衛機能がガッキガキに作用しちゃってるらしくて、令状がなくちゃ私たち現行犯以外は何にも手出しできませんからね。
大石さんってひょっとして。
Reina's tone of voice alone was enough to make her spite clear as she stared at Uishi-san.
園崎家に踏み込めないものだから圭一君に踏み込ませようとしてたんじゃないですか。
レナ、それはどういう意味だ？
God, how did you not pick up on this, Keiichi? And yet Reina, in 2 conversations here, has figured it out.
この人は私の想像通りならとても卑劣な人。
How did you not pick up on this, Keiichi?
人聞きが悪いですね。
That's a lie.
でもお説は拝聴しますよ。
Uishi-san lit a cigarette and responded to Reina, wearing an expression implying he was calm and willing to let her comments slide.
あなたは令状が取れないけれどみーちゃんが怪しいとずっと狙いをつけていた。圭一君を焚きつけて園崎家へ向かわせようと企んだ。そして圭一君に何かがあればそれを口実に踏み込むつもりだった。そうでしょう。
I only understood about half of what Reina was saying. I knew, however, that Uishi-san had been trying to use me.
その結果圭一君が襲われるかもしれないのに恥知らず。
Please don't hit the police officer, Reina. As much as he deserves it, that won't go well for you.
これが警察のやり方なの？
いやいや、こりゃとんだところに名探偵がいたもんです。
What did you miss? You missed Reina piecing together in the span of 1 conversation that Oishi was planning to have Keiichi go into the house and hope he got hurt, so Oishi had a reason to go in there and investigate Mion. Reina put that together in 1 conversation. Keiichi still hasn't glommed on to what it means. That's what you missed. Also, I think you missed the fact that we are at the final chapter here.
いやはやいやはや。あなた、うちの試験受ける気ありません？
I don't think you can joke your way out of this one.
刑事課配属の推薦状書いてあげてもいいですよ。
And Reina is apparently keeping up her detective prowess here. Good God.
卑劣か。
Reina spoke quietly, her words dripping with hostility.
私もいろんな悪口を言われたもんですが、若いお嬢さんの短い一言が一番答えますよ。
でも結果として今日までみーちゃんを逮捕しなかったことには感謝しておきますね。
そりゃどうも。
Uishi-san seemed to be enjoying his exchange with Reina. The things this man thought were like a swamp, I could barely see past the surface. It reminded me again of how much I disliked him.
さて、 その園崎美音さんの親友であらせられるお二人はこれからどうするつもりです？私が証拠固めを終えて令状が請求できるまでのんびり待っててくれるわけですかな？
そんなの待ちません。私たちが行ってみーちゃんを自首させます。
Again, I'm pretty sure Mion's dead. That's right. If she turned herself in rather than be arrested, she might get a lighter sentence. At this point, perhaps that was the only pity I could find it in me to afford her.
さてさて、そんなにうまくいくでしょうかね。下手すりゃあなたたちも無事では済まないかもしれませんよ。
Uishi-san was measuring our resolve. Someone with a strong voice, I declared.
そんなのは覚悟の上です。
Uishi-san gave us an unpleasant yet seemingly satisfied grin. It was then that I realized this man was trying to use us for his own convenience.
もし私たちに何かあったならそれを口実に踏み込んでください。犯人を取り逃がさないようにぐるりと取り囲んでくださるのが一番の希望なんですが。
Yeah, Reina isn't crazy. Reina is a crazy good detective, maybe. Yeah, but she doesn't seem to have lost her marbles this time.
竜宮さんは交渉も上手です。参りましたよ。降参です。
どういうことだよ。
警察の人がみーちゃんの家を包囲しておいてくれるならこれが万が一の時の保険になるの。
God damn it. I hate it when you say things like this, Reina.
万が一の時の。
Plus, it would be another way of pressuring Neon to give herself up, wouldn't it?
ああ、大石より熊ちゃんへ。大石より熊ちゃんへ。
No, she's not wrong.
お友達が二人、園崎家へ遊びに行きます。増援をかけられるよう準備だけよろしく願います。
Their altogether too short conversation implied that our questioning was already a part of their plans.
では、参りましょうか。お茶菓子でも買っていきます？
You know, I don't think eating would help. Neither Reina or I went along with Uishi-san's stupid joke. Uishi stopped the car at the place where we always waited for Mion. Come to think of it, I've never been to Mion's house before. I've only heard that it's right down this road.
お送りできるのはここまでです。情報では園崎本家は自宅周辺に監視カメラをかなり配置しているらしいんですよ。でもご安心を。何度か死角をついて突入できる位置に若いのが何人か待機してます。指向性マイクで中を伺ってますから、お二人が大きな悲鳴を上げてくださればすぐにわかりますよ。
That's not ominous in the least.
絶対に説得しますから自首を認めてくださいね。
Reina, I appreciate the optimism, but I think it's really misplaced here. I'm just saying. Also, I've got to hand it to Oishi. He's a terrible, terrible person, but he's a really good policeman. I'm just gonna say that. He's a good policeman, but terrible person. In both our eyes was determination. It was the only method available to us for lightening the sins of our good friend.
くれぐれも注意してください。
The word determination is forever ruined for me. I will say that.
今さら信じないでしょうが、できることならあなたたちに犠牲になってほしくないんですから。
Yeah, I don't believe it.
本当に今更だな。
With that rude response, we left the car. The clinging humidity and voices of the cicadas greeted us. I'd never have expected this would be happening today.
行こうケイチ君。
Reina took the lead and began to walk down the road I'd never been. There are song lyrics there somewhere.
レナはミオンの家には行ったことがあるんだよな。
何度もあるよ。とても大きな家でね。お庭なんか山が丸ごと入るくらいあるんだよ。松茸が取れるとかなんとかで、いつもは柵がしてあるんだけどね。
Big enough to fit a mountain. That was amazing. One of the three families controlling Hinamizawa and the head family of the Sonozaki clan. Perhaps there was something to be said about its magnitude. The path continued onward, level and uneventful. There were metal fences along its edges, and beyond them were woods with trees growing thickly. The fences were high, the tops of them bent inwards, sticking out like sharp spears. Plus, there were dangerous-looking barbed wire trapping them. No one could look at them and not feel intimidated. In addition, there were signboards hung up here and there along the fence. Private property of the Sonozaki family. Entrance forbidden. Beware of venomous snakes. Active security cameras. Intruders will be charged an entry fee of 1 million yen.
この森、いや、山か。まるまる庭なのか。
庭というか領地だね。見ての通り私有地ではあるけど、手入れも何もしてないから。
I don't think they would be very useful. And let's not drag more people into this.
散策ができるような気持ちいい森というわけでもないし。
She could say that again. It really did feel like a neglected, savage woodland. It was dark and damp, and certainly not a forest that made you want to go for a nice walk. Maybe that's just what happened when a landowner has too much land. Like Uishi-san said, there were security cameras hung up all over the place. Though they'd been weathered by wind and rain, casting doubt as to whether they were even functional.
俺たちが来るの、ミオンはあれを通して見てるんだろうか。
見てないと思うな。だってみーちゃんの家は基本的におばあちゃんとみーちゃん本人の2人しか住んでないんだもの。カメラを見張ってる人がいないし。
What a useless security system.
みーちゃんのお父さんがいろいろ大変な人みたいでね。だから一族がみんなで集まるときにはちゃんと機能しているらしいよ。
That's right. Neon's father, he was a big shot Yakuza, wasn't he? Reina smoothly danced around the answer as she explained. At last, a huge gate, as big as I'd imagined, appeared. Was she living by herself and her grandmother in a house with such a grand gateway?
いるかな。
The old buzzer made a dull sound. Was it cut off in the middle and not getting to the house? We waited long enough without a response for me to start thinking like that. However, we finally heard footsteps walking through gravel on the other side of the gate. I nervously balled my hands, my palms now sweating into fists. There was a clang of a bolt being released, and the gate opened slightly. The person peeking out of the gap was none other than Mion.
こんな時間に珍しいね。二人とも学校は？
Mion didn't seem all that surprised at visitors arriving in the morning, which wasn't a normal time. Yeah, Yakuza in real life are not like this. Yakuza in anime land, though. In fact, she almost seemed relaxed, as if she knew we were coming beforehand.
学校は休んだよ。
ふん。ケイちゃんはともかくレナも二人とも不良なんだからな。
Mion smiled lightly, in the way that the Mion we knew always did.
立ち話もなんでしょ。入りなよ。
She gestured for us to follow her. I hesitated for a moment, looking at Reina.
行こう。
Reina smiled cheerfully as if she were passing through the gate of a good friend's house, and then did just that. I rally myself and then go through the gate, too. On the other side, it hadn't been maintained very well, but it was clear that the lot was magnificently wide. It wasn't quite what you'd think of when you hear mansion, but it was very clearly a vast place.
ケイちゃんはうちに来るの初めてだったっけ？
ああ。
Why are you asking us this?
でけえ家じゃねえか。
Wouldn't you know?
今時合掌造りなんて流行らないよ。観光資源にはなるかもしれないけどね。私は早くごくごく平均的な鉄筋コンクリートに建て替えてほしいと思ってるよ。
Mion dryly smiled as she said that, then closed the gate and relocked the heavy bolt.
気にしないで。最近は物騒だからね。日中でもこれくらいはしておかないと。
Uh-huh.
ああ、そうだな。
Maybe it was my imagination, but I saw the hint of a shadow in her smile.
では、ご案内申し上げます。どうぞこちらへ。
Mion bowed to us like a worker at a high-class hotel, then pivoted on her heel and began to walk. Yeah, totally not metaphor when you say you want to completely rebuild this place from the ground up. Totally, completely metaphorical. No other meaning. Reina gripped my stiffening arm lightly.
ケイチ君、硬くなりすぎかな。私たちはみーちゃんに会いに来たんだよ。
Yeah, where is she? Yeah, we may very well be the cornerstone of this place.
そんなに緊張する
Literally,
ことは
yes.
ないんだから。
That's right. When I get nervous, I tend to let everything show on my face. I'll stop tensing up. Even if something were to happen, there were two of us. And one of us has lightning-fast punches. Oishi's and subordinates were waiting outside the gate for us, too. There was nothing to worry about. After thinking about it that much, I realized my nervousness was already gone and laughed at myself.